We live. We back at it, buddy. Look at that. Another Wednesday with Jonathan Mercado. It's on.
I'm like camera shy right now. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, if you haven't met Jonathan, he's actually a very shy person. Definitely doesn't like to speak in public. Doesn't like to talk to anybody. Very reclusive. Doesn't go out very much. Actually, none of that is true. It's all the exact opposite.
What's up, boys and girls? Just trying to do a little ha-ha-hee in the first thing in the morning. Just wanted to say thank you for tuning in. Like always, every Wednesday, we're trying to, make this a ritual, shall we say. Every Wednesday, you'll see our beautiful two faces on Facebook Live. Sometimes I get Bob Hernandez and Joe. Enough is enough. But Benny, what are we calling today?
So today, it's going to be award-winning Wednesday because we got industry awards that we're going to talk about a little bit later. Not over yet, but we got some updates for you.
Yeah, so the guys will keep you updated later in this video. But first, let's do some house cleaning things. Thank you to everybody who joined the Firstech training yesterday. There was two of them, one at 11 a.m. and one at 3 p.m. This is Eastern Standard Time. Today is the last day for training with the Firstech. They're going to be spotlighting the new products from Nustart, Momento, and the Drone Mobile XC camera. They'll be talking a lot about that stuff. If you have any questions, I know a lot of you guys have called us trying to find out some more information about the Drone XC. Make sure you tune in today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that way you can learn on all the new products that are coming out from them. If you do not know the links, you don't need to register. You just need Google Meets. I have posted it personally on the GoFast page, on my personal Facebook page, on the dealer page. Ben has forwarded it. Every sales rep has forwarded it. If you do not have it, just get with your sales rep for the link. It is about an hour-long training, a lot of information. I've sat through two of them so far. A lot of information, guys. So make sure you tune in today, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tonight.
Yeah, and I think it's awesome that Firstech is doing these a little bit later as well. Yesterday we had the earlier ones, so if you're a shop that maybe you got some free time in the morning, that's kind of the way you structure your day. 11 o'clock, I guess that's really not morning, but 11 o'clock is the best time frame for you. They gave you something there. Also gave you a 3 o'clock so you can make it up yesterday. Today's going to be for the guys that maybe are jamming in the morning, would love to maybe hop on during the day, but you just can't make it happen. We're going to give you something for after you lock the doors up. Maybe you're still at the shop cleaning up or whatever, but you could throw it on in the background. But like Jonathan said, it's going to be very, very, very hot topics, things we get asked on a ton. Maybe one piece that we're going to give away at the end of the show because we promised it during our unboxing. But the biggest thing I would say about these trainings is that you're going to have that factory direct for an hour. Much more thorough than calling Jonathan or myself tomorrow and saying, hey, what was that Firstech training about? And having us try to condense all of that great information from the professional trainers and then having us try to condense all that down and regurgitate it to you in 30 seconds. I can guarantee you we will do our absolute best, and I bet you it'll be serviceable. But if you want to get the best training, these are the times to take advantage of it. And just like I said at the ADS one, it is imperative that you guys support these trainings as well. I know a lot of you guys had some really great feedback on the iDataLink one. I know so far we've gotten some really great feedback on the Firstech one, but they will not continue if we don't keep supporting them. So even if you're just tossing it in the background, make sure you attend, make sure you show the EDA that these are worthwhile to you in your shops, and let's keep these things rolling.
And anybody that thinks that education is not power or knowledge is not power, shame on you, because every day you learn something new. I'm still learning. Ben's still learning. Every day we literally pick up something and learn something new. I learned something about yesterday's training, which really I was like, wow, I didn't know they did that. And that's, the drone app. They went through all the settings. I didn't know that you can do that with the drone, like physically go into the settings and change runtime, change, all the key features in that just on the app. So guys, you will always pick something up. Anybody says, oh, I knew that already, doesn't know it. They talked about the new 7205, the new dash camera. This piece is hot. They've talked about the new Drone XC, which I know you guys have a billion of questions on that. Because let me tell you, yesterday's training, that board was full of, will it do this? Will it do that? Can you add a third camera? Can you add an outside camera? Can you, how can you view it? Is there monthly? Is there this, that, and the third? Guys, this is your time to get all that information from the vendor. This is a manufacturer training live on a webinar. Remember, 3 p.m. tonight Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you do not have the links, please get with your sales rep.
Yeah, and the last thing, I want to say one more thing on that, and I think that was great that you pointed out. This is an opportunity for you guys to get two-way communication. Again, in our industry, we all love to read manuals, right? You read all the manuals.
FTFM.
I always read them. We don't
RTFM.
read, we don't like to read manuals. Usually we're reading manuals at the last second when we're trying to figure out a problem, and you're reading things through. You have nobody to walk you through. You can't see things. Like Jonathan said, you can't see the app. You're reading words about an app. This is a great opportunity to visualize all of that and then also get some two-way communication. So light that chat up, light that thing up, get those questions answered, because a lot of the questions you guys have are questions we have too. We don't always have all the answers to these things yet. Mm-hmm. So if you guys don't ask the question, or we don't ask the question, it doesn't get answered. And then you call us the next day, and then we're all just sitting there, I don't know what's going on. Maybe we'll attend the next Firstech training. No, Don't wait. Get on it.
We're creatures of habit. We really are. We always say we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to take out the trash, we're going to go out, get gas, we're going to, whatever the case is, and it never ends up happening. You end up either A, sending somebody else to do it, your kids, your wife, your dog, whatever the case is, we're creatures of habit. And guys, trainings are very, very important to get you to the next level, to level up versus your competition. So it's not only about, learning about something new that's coming in. It's about learning it and expanding upon that knowledge that you just learned. Like Ben said, that last training, the question board was lit up. I mean, like questions after questions after questions. And the trainer at the end of the training went through all the questions, answered every single one. So that way, you guys, if you have any questions, once again, knowledge is power. I say it all the time. And don't think that any question you're asking is a stupid question, because Ben might not know it. I might not know it. One of your peers might not know it in this industry. Yes, they're competitors, but they're really not competitors because everybody's on their own. So remember, don't think of like competition. Oh, they're learning what something new that I should have known, or etc. that I know and they don't know. It's not the whole result. You don't go to school to learn and forget about it. You go to school to learn some more. So guys, make sure you tune in tonight. Ask questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask it. There is no dumb question on that.
Take those questions, turn them into dollar bills, because that's what they are. Every answered question is more power that you guys have to turn your product into dollar bills and more margin. And you know what else you can use to help you boost some margin and get some more business? That's some promos.
Yeah.
We got promos going on right now.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I'll start it out. So we got, I'll go with the Kenwood free shipping promo first. So again, we got a lot of stuff going on. Make sure you're asking your sales rep all the time this time of the year on what kind of specials we got. We're going to do our best to go over them, but there's a lot of stuff out there. So Kenwood is going to be supporting you guys and GoFast with a free shipping promo. We have a lot of units on special, so just discounted rates on the units themselves. It could be as simple as Singleton radios. It could be higher end radios, everything in between, some speakers, a couple other things in there as well. But if your order is $1,000 or more and does not include certain items like boxes, the really, really heavy stuff, that whole order is going to ship for free.
Okay, so pretty much use common sense, guys. If you want free shipping, you can't just throw a subwoofer in there. You can't throw a subwoofer box in there. It's not going to ship that way for free. Now, if you're on the delivery route, that's a different story.
Oh, okay.
That might be something that we might be discussing, and we might give you free delivery for doing that $1,000 purchase from Kenwood, selected items. So make sure you get with your sales rep, because it is a lot of things that we have going on. We have a lot of moving parts, and Kenwood is one of the higher end lines to get it in your shops.
Yeah, and in $1,000 with, we're talking some of the Kenwood promos, it's not a lot of items, guys. Just a couple radios could get you really, really close to where you need to be. Then you're tacking on the rest of the stuff you need, all the installation kits, any of the integration stuff that you're going to need, or whatever else you sold a couple of the guys, lighting, all those categories that are pretty small but profitable. Stuff them all in that box. Get to that $1,000 point. Ask your sales rep where you are. Don't be at $995 on your order and then end up paying for shipping when you could have just put some over. Really, shame on us. We should be telling you to get to where you need to be. But make sure you do that. Now, if you just couldn't get to that $1,000 for whatever reason, but you still have 2 qualifying Kenwood pieces on there, we're going to break those off the order. We're going to ship those to you for free. Kenwood's still going to support you on that. And then the rest of the stuff we'll just ship separately. But an awesome, awesome promo.
And speaking of promos, shout outs to all the dealers that took advantage of yesterday's promo. Woo. Any purchase of $500 or more, you get a free Little Trees countertop desktop display with Little Trees. It had like 48 different Little Trees in there. Guys, we blasted that promo out. Check your emails. We're the same way we blasted this promo out. Please check your emails, text messages, Facebook page. I know a lot of you guys say you didn't hear it, you didn't see it, which is kind of hard to believe because I see a lot of you guys on social media more than I see you guys working. So it's on there, guys. You're just not looking enough. But check your emails, get with your sales reps, make sure that you learn about the promos. We are doing daily promos from now till
it's Black Friday. So Jonathan's talking about those Black Friday daily deals. So we had some yesterday, very, very popular. We've been already running these. They've been very, very popular, and a lot of times we do have some limited quantities on there. Today, we're going to give you a peek. A lot of you guys probably have already seen the email. If not, we got some more specials on JVC. So these were units that have already been drastically reduced in price. We got them even deeper discounts. But again, you have to make sure that you're staying, keeping your ear to the ground. You're staying in touch with your sales rep. You're checking those emails. And when we shoot a call, when we shoot a text, see what's going on, especially this time of the year. You might be leaving some huge bucks on the table. Can't tell you exactly what the pricing is, but while we're doing our spiel here, check your email now. Go put a web order in. We can't pick up the phone while we're on the live. It doesn't mean you still can't order. We'll get back to the desk. We'll process it for you.
Yeah, guys, we're doing all sorts of deals and specials. Don't think that we don't have you guys in mind. We absolutely do. We kind of do things a lot different than other distributors or manufacturers. We like to pride ourselves as customer service. We like to make sure that you guys always know the latest and greatest deals. If you don't have email access for some reason, you're not getting our emails, go to GoFast.com. There is going to be a section where it says deals or specials or whatever. Click on it and you'll see. Or you can even find out, oh, I didn't know you guys did this detailing product. Oh, I didn't know you guys did e-bikes. Oh, I didn't know you guys did, Little Trees, or the JVC or Kenwood or Sony or Boss radio, that you guys kind of stop. I didn't know that you guys did for remote starter lines, like a Directed, like a Python, Avitel, Clifford, DS4, CompuStar, Arctic Start, Nustart, iData Start, Fortin, another big supplier, Fortin, Omega. We do pretty much all the top remote starter brands out there. And the reason I'm mentioning this is there was one post that I saw this morning that I was like, wait a minute, you don't know we do this? And he goes, no, I really didn't. And I said, how often do you visit our website? He goes, every day. I said, you haven't poked around and seen that we do all these lines? He goes, you know what? You're right. I didn't realize it. So guys, GoFast.com. Make sure you check it out. There is a lot of things on there, from even rags, cleaning solutions, headlight restoration. A lot of you guys are doing that stuff and buying some cheap stuff that are out there to save a buck. Don't do that to yourself. You're already ordering some stuff for your shop. Why don't you throw it in your box? It costs you nothing to throw some rags, some detailing products, some Little Trees. All you guys go to Walmart and at Walmart, Target, and buy Little Trees. I guarantee you, I could go to every single car in our parking lot and see a Little Tree hanging out the rearview mirror on the side of the turn signal stalk. We're a distributor of that, right? make sure you check out our website because we have everything on there.
Yeah, and that's going to be a way that you can just capitalize on the extra foot traffic you're going to get. People are going to be coming in, and you're going to be taking those calls for remote starters. Like Jonathan said, we got them all. We're the premier spot to go, the premier distributor when you need remote starters. I think that's doesn't need to be talked about anymore. I think everybody already knew that. But making sure that you capitalize on the additional foot traffic you're going to get, the additional phone calls you're going to get. Come up with some new pitches. Have some stuff that's going to be nice and easy, gravy on top of everything. Again, sometimes people will laugh about things like little trees, but I'll tell you what, it sits on the countertop while you're checking somebody out. They say, let me grab a couple of these. It's just money. It's just money going right into the cash register. It's profit dollars going into the cash register that you don't have to warranty. You don't have to worry about somebody coming back in and saying, my little trees doesn't work anymore. Can you reset it for me? You don't have any of those issues that are going on. So come up with different ways to capture that additional business that's coming in. And again, we're talking a lot about audio. Alpine's getting in on this too. We got some Alpine bundles that are going on, as well as the ILXW 650. I want to make sure we point that out. We got some really aggressive deals on that as well. Definitely take advantage before those things go. But also some just regular audio packages with them. Get yourself ready. Capture that business when it comes in. Christmas only happens one time of the year. We can't be like, oh man, just sat through Christmas. You know what I should have done? Hold on, I'm going to run Christmas in February now.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
It doesn't happen. You got to wait till next year.
You know why I'm upset right now? Because it popped in my head. Normally I do the countdown till Christmas, and I completely forgot to do the countdown till Christmas. I can't remember if it was like 46, 48 days until Christmas. Guys, we're that close to Christmas. Like, we're probably 5 to 6 weeks away until Christmas. One of the most important time for you to put money in that cash register, because once Christmas is over, the spending mentality is gone. So you physically and mentally have to get prepped for that.
Yeah, 3 weeks from today, Black Friday will be past us. So think about that at this point. 3 weeks from today, we're gonna have a little Cyber Monday. Maybe some of you guys can work something out of that. But that's not really what we do. We do.
Holy crap! 3 weeks.
We're already there. We're
my God! So I haven't even bought a turkey.
So we are getting there very, very fast. So we need to make sure that we are prepared. Again, just like, see, don't be like that. Don't be sitting there like, oh man, I totally forgot. You still have a couple weeks to strategize around this. You still have a couple weeks to look at your stock rooms. Have a battle plan. Have some bulk outs. Make sure, again, when that business comes, when this wave of customers comes in and tries to whittle you down to the bone on your remote starters, that you have a way to recoup some of that money. Get on it today.
And guys, also going back to the Alpine bundles that we have, get with your sales reps. We do have a list of all the Alpine bundles with subwoofer, amplifier, speakers, etc. They are only for Alpine dealers or approved SRP accounts. Now you're like, what the hell is an SRP account? Well, an SRP account is practically they bought into the buy-in from Alpine through us, and we're authorized now to sell you Alpine. So get with your sales rep, because these are not open to anybody. Now going to approved accounts. We also do Sony and Sony ES. So Sony has both their regular line, like a GS, or the regular line for speakers, and then they have their ES line. That's another line that you do need to do a buy-in for. It is only a select few that will be approved for this line. It is exclusive. There is a ton of new products coming out. They just showcased a bunch of products at SEMA about that they're coming out with some new floating screens and some new touch screen designs. So guys, if you're also interested, either Alpine SRP account or Sony ES account, get with your sales rep, so that way we can discuss it and get you approved and get you going with those purchases.
Yeah, now we're going to transition into the next thing that we're going to talk about. We got some props out here for this one, but kind of tying it into what we were just talking about, prepping yourself, getting ready to be successful this year. I bet you the people that we're going to talk about next, if you were to talk to them, I bet you they all got a plan on this.
Oh, yeah.
Because these are guys that have made it into the top echelon of our industry, the Mobile Electronic Industry Awards. At least the first portion of it has wrapped up. So we got some of the results, and this is where we get to do the old pat on the back. GoFast, you guys got us into the top 3 distributors again.
So I want to say something about that. So we've been in the top, which is, let me tell you, an awesome. That isn't something that we pick. That isn't something that MEA picks. This is something that you guys, the dealers, vote for, and we're talking about all distributors in the industry. That if you have a distribution facility, and I mean a distributor, not a retail store acting like a distributor. This is a legit distributor. We don't sell to the public. We don't sell product outside of the windows. You know what I mean? We are a distributor, so you call us in, you're a retail store, we send you out your products. And to be named 4 times in a row top 3 distributor in the United States is an honor for such a young company like us. You know what I mean? We were established in 2016 and we're in 2023. And let me tell you, for being such a young company, kudos to everybody that voted for us. And also for me being top sales rep, voted 5, in the top 5 years in a row. And this is like my 7th year running. Let me tell you, I truly appreciate it. It means so much. It tells us that the work that we as a team are putting together to make you guys happy and make sure you're taken care of is actually working. So, don't think that this is Jonathan going, okay, I'm sales rep of the year. Now I'm going to change my whole demeanor, my whole attitude, what you've been getting for the past 2 decades is what you're going to continue to get for the past God knows how many decades I'll be in this industry or even alive. So, just saying, it shows that you guys do really appreciate everything we do for you guys. It means the world to us, as in GoFast, the company, us, and also as sales rep of the year, myself. 100% appreciate everything you guys, appreciate you guys for voting for us. It means the world.
Yeah, and one other thing I want to say about the awards, and especially Jonathan in particular, these are stuff that's voted on for our past performance. So Jonathan's going to carry that, and I think he's going to take it again this year. I'm just going to throw it out. I don't want to jinx nothing.
Never know.
Regardless to how that ends up shaking out, the accolades that GoFast is getting, thank you for, and that Jonathan are getting, thank you for those as well. That's basically paying back for all the hard work that we and Jonathan have done over the past year. But I will tell you one thing that Jonathan does when he gets these awards, he starts to pay it forward for the following year too. So this isn't a thing that Jonathan just buys. He doesn't go out and he donates, money into the cause. This is showing all the hard work that Jonathan did all throughout 2023. Again, it says 2023 sales rep, but this one really, the one that's coming up should be the 2023 because you're proving it every single day. So he's going to get that 2024 sales rep, and then he's going to go ahead and he's going to take that and he's going to run with it all throughout 2024 to continue to provide you guys that kind of service. It is 100% earned. It is paid in full. That's the only thing I can say. And I like to give that feedback because the one thing you will see, if you're not familiar with Jonathan, which I think everybody is at this point, you see he gets a lot of... gets teased a lot online. There's a lot of fun stuff that goes on. There's a lot of things that go out. There's lots of jokes that get made, but the reason that is because this dude grinds, and he's there and he has those relationships with his customers so that you can see that kind of thing. But the amount of work that goes in, I like to think of myself as a person that prides themselves in what they do. I'm telling you, nobody works as hard as Jonathan, so that is very, very well deserved. And I guarantee you he's going to start earning next year's award as soon as we get off this show.
I appreciate the kind words, Ben. Let me tell you, it means a lot, bro. It really does, for being a partner that we've been together quite some time now, together working with each other. It just shows that, even my coworkers see the dedication that not just me, but us as a company have to the industry. So it doesn't stop. It doesn't blow up our heads, even though a couple of people make the joke that, oh, look at his head is humongous now. No, it has nothing to do with that. That's more of like a thank you that you guys really do appreciate and see what we're doing as a company and as myself to you guys. I also want to state that being in the top 3 distributor in United States, kudos to the other 2 members that were posted as the top 3 distributor in the United States. And let me tell you why. They're all a part of the EDA group. So Elite Distribution Alliance group, all top 3 distributors that are in that category is all part of the EDA group. So that should tell you, you've got the elite distributors in United States really making a difference to every single one of you guys that own shop, whether you're here in New England, whether you're outside of New England, Florida, or, California, East Coast, Chicago. We want to say thank you for all the support, for all the EDA members winning that top 3 distributor. Kudos to the EDA members that were part of the top 3. I also want to say kudos and congratulations to everybody that was on that list for Sales Rep of the Year. Let me tell you, there was a lot of big names, and I mean a lot of big names. For a little distributor rep like me going up against some of the big names in the manufacturer world, is humongous to me. It means that I'm actually, I'm playing with the big boys. I'm not just somebody that takes orders. I'm not somebody that's just there to just look and be like, oh, another day, another time, 8:30 punch in, 5:30 punch out. That's it. No, our jobs honestly don't stop at those times. I see Ben on his cell phone coming into the shop at 8 o'clock in the morning. He's on his cell phone talking to a customer. We're grinding. 5:30 we're supposed to close. We're getting phone calls past 5:30, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, midnight. And I can tell you, I can vouch that we have gotten phone calls at midnight off of shops that are stuck on a job. And nobody else, and I mean this wholeheartedly, nobody else will help them out. Nobody else will pick up the phone. But we do, because we want to make sure that they get service and they, feel that they have somebody behind their backs. So that's what makes us very unique. So I just want to say thank you very much. But we also want to thank.
Yeah, we got some people in this area too. So obviously we like to talk about GoFast. We like to talk about ourselves. We like to talk about GoFast. We like to talk about Jonathan. But up in the Northeast, which is a tiny little part of the country.
Little overlap New York State.
You take out New York City out of the Northeast. You maybe take out just Boston, and I mean we don't have a lot of population compared to some of the other parts of the country, but we had some representation in the top part of the industry awards as well. So if you want to go ahead,
absolutely. So top 50 installers. Congratulations to Nick Fraser from Innovative Concepts in Wilbraham, Mass. He also made it to top 12. So congratulations, Nick. BJ from Broken Silence Car Audio in Greenwich, he made top 50. Milton from Speed of Sound made top 50. Mike Hungerford from Cartel Mobile Electronics made top 50. Then we go to top 50 retailers. So that was top 50 installers. Top 50 retailers, all top 12 as well. So every single one of these shops went into the top 12. Innovative Concepts, in Wilbraham, Mass. Once again, Nick, congratulations. Sanford Sound in Sanford, Maine, and Cartel Mobile in Waterbury, Connecticut. For top 5 technicians, we're talking about all the technicians in the world. We're talking about anybody that helps somebody on the phone from a manufacturer standpoint, to help them out here in New England. We want to say congratulations to Nick Fraser from Innovative Concepts for earning the top 5 technician. Kudos to all you guys. You guys work hard to put your name out there between the industry and also the public. You guys work super, super hard to make sure that your name doesn't get tarnished with, other people that are doing, and I hate to say this, but hack jobs, because there are a lot of hackers out there. That's the reason why my post, and I say wholeheartedly, my post of my hashtag my boy can do it cheaper came to life, because there is tens of thousands of hack jobs that I have posted on my page, and I see a lot of you guys using that tag also, that my boy could do it cheaper. It's usually a friend or another shop or
anybody that'll do it for a dollar cheaper.
Yeah. So normally you install an amplifier for, let's just throw a number out there, $200. Well, his boy could install it for $50, but his boy, if you ever seen my boy could do it cheaper,
his boy's boy will do it for $25.
Let me tell you, you ever see spaghetti string? It's bad. And I've seen a lot of work like that. You know what I mean? So, guys, shout out to the shops that stay loyal. Shout out to the shops that really do great work. really showcase what they can do versus a hacker in the street trying to install. And shout out for you guys to not being on my boy could do a cheaper post, because I will put you on blast, and I will, if I see a job like that came for your shop, I will put it up. So guys, thank you. It shows dedication. That little old New England, we don't have much area. We really don't. Like I said, take New York State and you can overlap completely New York. In New England, sorry. You can overlap New England. That's how small we are, guys. So kudos to all the dealers that made it to the top 50 installers, the top 3 distributors, top 3 sales rep, top 50 retailers, and top 5 technicians. You guys are the MVPs.
Yeah, and a lot of these names that are on this list, you guys have seen them before. Mm-hmm. These are guys that are always showing up. These guys that are always trying to better their shops. They're staying on the cutting edge. These are guys that you're going to see at almost all of our trainings. Mm-hmm. These are guys you're going to see at almost all of the industry trainings. So when we talk about the, bettering yourself, continued education, these guys not only talk the talk, they walk the walk. And if you follow them on social media, they're very, very active. Mm-hmm. They're going out there and they're constantly trying to better their businesses. Now, we have a lot of shops that didn't make this list that do that as well. So I want to shout those guys out too, as a whole. There's too many of them to name.
Way too many.
But we have a lot of shops that are out there. Go ahead and make sure when you see opportunities like these, when people get recognized, congratulate them. Make sure you give them a pat on the back. Make sure that they know that, hey, thank you for helping out our industry, for making our industry better and giving it a little bit better name. But ask questions too from these guys. Mm-hmm. If you don't have a relationship and you can't ask directly, start lurking on some social media. Follow what these guys are doing. These are the top tier of our industry, as voted on by peers
and customers.
So find out what these guys are doing. A lot of times the secret sauce is not really something totally crazy. It's ketchup and it's mayonnaise mixed together. It's not this like people and chemists in there. A lot of times it's just you finding out what works and continuing to try to better yourself. So reach out to these guys, follow what's going on. Get in that. I want to see more shops from our area in that top 50 every year going forward.
So I know that a lot of the guys that are in the top, 50 and all that, I say it all the time. Something little goes a long way. And, you finish doing that job. You guys did an awesome job, running the wires. You can't see any of it, etc. You know what puts the nail in the coffin, and I hate to even throw this out there, is the customer spends, just throw a figure out there, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, whatever. So whatever the case is, they spend good amount of money. It costs you nothing, literally pennies on the dollar. When I tell you, you guys make fun of me for mentioning this a lot or even saying it, but a little thing like a couple of little trees or a lanyard or even a keychain that says your company name put on the keys or given to the customer at the end of the sale is such an appreciation to customers. I know that if I go to a shop and I get work done to my car at a shop and they hand me something when I go pick up my car as an appreciation, a token appreciation, or if I'm going in my car and I see one of the little trees hanging on my car, I would appreciate it 100% from that shop doing that. Cost you guys pennies, pennies on the dollar. Costs you nothing. It costs you a smile, a thank you, and an appreciation that you're doing business with us. If you guys are thinking that you're gonna sit at your shop, or you're gonna turn on the open sign, and you're gonna get 1 million people walking in because you're Joe Schmo, just remember there are hundreds of shops around you that you could look around and they could have gone to any other shop. They're not there to window shop. They're there because of A, reputation, B, the product you have, and C, just the word of mouth, your reputation follows you. So don't think that you're doing things that it's going to be, you put a store next week and you're going to turn on the light and you're going to get 1,000 people in the door. It doesn't work that way.
That cash register just ringing automatically. It'd be nice. Maybe if it was like 1999, 2000. There were days like that at one point in time. Not as much anymore. Now, again, cream rises to the top. This is when the people that are investing in their businesses, investing in their people, investing in themselves are going to go out and really start to shine. And I bet you that almost anybody that was on that list either does something like Jonathan just said or has their own spin on it, but I guarantee it's not the first time they heard it. If it is, I bet you they would take that information and incorporate it into their shops because they're always trying to get themselves better. So congratulations to those shops. Great job for a lot of guys that are out there that tried to get in there too. Keep going next year. Let's really represent the territory. And I think we all have the potential of getting in there. And hopefully, come February, we'll leave it at that. Jonathan goes and
hopefully, we'll see. It doesn't,
takes home that top
like
spot.
I said, all the people that are on that list between the top 3 distributor and the top 5 sales reps, let me tell you, everybody's well deserving. Everybody's well deserving to be that was on that list in general. If you didn't even make it to the top 3 or top 5, just pat yourself in the back to even make it on that list, because that was your peers that voted you guys in. That means that somebody really cares about you guys in general, really thinks that you're doing an awesome job. So guys, just remember, I can't stress this enough, and I keep going back at it, but it's the fact that you made it to the list and you were on that list before the voting even started is a big kudos to you. That means that you're a somebody in this industry. So congratulations to all the people who made it, and let's give some stuff away.
Yeah, I was going to say, so going with that idea of continuing education, we did a little unboxing. We tried to do a little education for you a few weeks back on the Momento M7 new version, MD7205, which you can learn more about on those Firstech trainings, 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock today. But we promised when we did that unboxing that we were going to go ahead and give one away. I think we were supposed to do it last week. We're delayed, but we're doing it this week. We're coming through.
And this came to life because you guys requested an unboxing of this particular piece. Like I said, if you guys have any more requests, hit the comments below and just tell us, hey, I would like to see an unboxing of this Kenwood DMX 1037 or this JVC radio or the Sony radio or even the Boss floating tablet. Do you want to see an unboxing of a diode? Whatever the case is, definitely, hit us up in the comment field and we'll unbox it. But this came to life because of that. And because it came to life, we're giving it away.
Yeah, and that's a great point. So you guys asked. We then partnered up with Firstech. Firstech sent that to us, said, hey, unbox it. And you know what? Go ahead and give it away to somebody after too. So again, your guys' ideas are starting to lead to giveaways. So keep those ideas flowing. We want more of them.
We want to be,
let's do it.
We just want to be the first out. Not saying the first out, but we want to be innovators. So we like to innovate ideas. So let's give this away.
Ooh,
who's going to win it? Oh, what is that? Wow, there's a lot of people on that list.
The return of the spinny.
Yeah.
I love it. Look at that.
So look, he even had an M7 on there for the background. All right, let's spin that wheel. Let's see who wins this bad boy. Oh, there's a lot of people on that list.
Mobile Electronics Studio.
Congratulations.
Just like that.
And guys, it was as easy as if you buy MD7205, you got your name on the list. If you guys bought X amount of dollars in products, you got your name on the list. If you guys pretty much, supported the line, you got your name on the list. So next time we do that, make sure you check your emails because it was blasted out. Emails, the GoFast Facebook, GoFast dealer page, my personal page. I know that Barry's been sharing stuff, Ben's been sharing it, Scott's been sharing it, Mike Cava's been sharing it, on their pages. Guys, keep informed with all this stuff. And if you're not a part of the GoFast dealer page, there's a lot of exclusive stuff that get posted on there. So make sure that you sign up for the GoFast dealer page, and there's going to be some 3 questions. Make sure you answer them, because if you don't answer them, I'm just going to ignore your request, because it's a lot of these names that I'm seeing on the GoFast dealer page. Unfortunately, I don't recognize. So just send me a message, a PM, or whatever the case is, and hey, this is Joe Schmo from Chris's Custom Car Stereo.
Especially if you don't use your government name in Facebook. Not everybody does. I see some funny names
out
there.
So do I.
Kind of hard to tell who you are if you don't have a picture of yourself, you don't reference your shop, and you're using a not government
Buckwheat.
name.
We got one of our dealers that calls us, texts us, shares with us every day, and his Facebook name is Buckwheat, and it's like, why? You're not even close to that. So
It's saying incognito.
yeah, so understood, but just make sure you send a PM. I'll read it. I'm on there, you know, not saying I'm on there 24/7, but I am on there enough to respond back. I get a lot of dealers that ask questions on there, and I try to respond back as quickly as I can. Make sure if you do go to GoFast dealer page, you do have to be a dealer of ours, and you do have to obviously purchase stuff from us. So just fill out those questions, and we'll get you in.
Yeah, and if this is the first time you're checking out one of our Facebooks, we do a lot of giveaways and stuff like this. We try to give you guys a lot of information. Make sure you set reminders. I got a lot of guys, and thank you to everybody that does check this stuff out. I mean, again, we do put not a tremendous amount of time. We gotta sell stuff. We gotta get you guys some goods, but we put a lot of time and effort into these. We want to make them as good and as useful as possible. So set a reminder, check them out, comment on there, give us some feedback, let us know what you want to see. And stay tuned, because we're going to be giving away more stuff. We're going to talk about and recap all those contests, all that information that we try to get out to you on the calls throughout the week and through emails. We summarize here on the Facebook Live. So bookmark it, check it out, set a reminder, and come join us next week too.
And guys, see, for all the guys going to the Mobile Electronics Association in Vegas, MEA, I'll see you guys down there. Hopefully we bring another one of these beautiful trophies. And good luck to all the people that are going for awards. You know, every single one of you deserve it. See you in February.